Hello guys, and welcome back to another Fat Jeeps video. I hope you guys are enjoying everything. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day as well. So today we're going to be changing the oil on the Jeep. I'm going to show you step by step on how to do that. So let's get started. So for the oil change, this is what we're going to be using. The Jeep only takes 5W20 and we're going to be going a full synthetic. I like Mobile. I've used them on all my vehicles and they are amazing. And I'm going to be going with a K&N filter. They also have been amazing to me, so I'll stick to that. You guys can use any type of oil you guys like or prefer, as long as it's 5W20. Now, we're going to be using a 24mm socket and a 13mm socket. Obviously, our gloves, we have our wrench, and then we have our torque wrench, because we are going to be torquing down the bolts to a certain spec. And then, of course, our catch pan, our funnel, brake cleaner, and a little rag. So, these are the things I will be using. Now, let's get started. For the first step, what you guys want to do is remove the little engine cover. Sorry for the mess, guys. Yeah, I have to clean it. It's really bad. There's only going to be three things we're going to be touching in the engine, and it's going to be where we pour our oil filter, and then of course our dipstick. So those are the three things that we're going to be touching in this engine. Wow, I gotta clean that. Sorry about that. I usually turn the oil cap, and remove it, so it removes any pressure. So when we're removing the oil, it flows freely. Okay guys, now to get to the oil filter, you have to remove the plastic cover. In order to do so, you're gonna have to use a 24mm socket. Alright guys, so the next thing you want to do is remove this little bolt on the oil pan, and you're going to be using a 13mm socket with the wrench, sorry. And I apologize for the dirtiness of the vehicle. Alright, so once you loosen it up enough, you want to put pressure towards the pan. So right there, ready, and oh, there it goes. That was nasty, and it slipped on me. So you want to grab the little plug and make sure nobody cross-threaded it. Let's go take a look at it. All right guys, so while the Jeep sits there and all the oil is coming out, we're gonna go ahead and clean the bolt. Make sure that the last person who did the oil did not cross thread the bolts. Make sure it's nice and clean, which thankfully this one is. And now we're going to be working on the oil filter. Alright guys, so the next thing you want to do is grab your oil filter with the cap. You're going to push it out gently. This is now trash, and we're going to be cleaning up this the cap. So you're gonna grab your brake cleaner, spray it gently. I'm gonna remove that old oil. Alright guys, so also you're gonna have a little ring here, a little oil ring. We're gonna be removing that and changing that as well. The filter comes with that. So you can use a little plastic. You can use anything in reality to remove it. I use a flathead screwdriver. There you go, old ring. Let's clean this up one more time. clean. Now you want to grab your oil filter. It's the side. That's the new one. Look nice and pretty. And you're gonna grab your new ring. I always like dabbing a little bit of oil on the threads, so it'll be a little nicer to go in. And it'll be smoother to remove on the next oil change. So we're gonna put a ring on now. Oops, sorry about that, guys. You're gonna put it at the last little thread. It's a little space gapping for it. Roll it down. Boom. There it goes. So, alright guys, so now we're gonna be putting on the filter on the cap. We're gonna grab some oil and put it on top as well. Then you're gonna push it in until you hear a clip. Just like that. Okay, so now we're gonna be putting in back the oil filter. We're gonna place it in here. And we're gonna hand tighten it. Alright, once it's nice and fully hand tightened, we're gonna grab our torque wrench. And it's gonna be 25 Newton meters. You're gonna set that torque up to. So alright guys, so once all the oil has drained, we're gonna clean her up. Like getting every little bit, look at that. See, even though the car's been sitting, look at that. We're gonna hand tighten it. And then we're gonna tighten this to 20 foot-pounds of torque. This one's gonna be 20. So let's see if I can do this. Right there. Alright guys, so now we're gonna be filling it up with oil. So you wanna grab your funnel and put it into the oil filler there. You're just a camera. There you go. So the Jeep takes 6 quarts. So sadly, you would probably have to buy a gallon and then a quart on the side. It's the only thing that sucks. Here we go, guys. Alright, time to grab the other one. Alright guys, so now we're going to be putting the cap back on. The cap back on. Nice and snug. Now for the next step, guys, you guys are going to want to turn on, let the motor run for a few minutes. let it get up to temperature. We're going to be checking the dipstick, make sure everything is nice and level. So of course you want to remove it. Always clean it the first time. You don't want to get a false reading. You want to clean it. After cleaning it, put it back in. Just a little bit. Pull it out. Perfect. If you can see, it's right there on the edge. Right. Come on, camera, focus. Right there. So that's perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and clean it. And then we're gonna put it back in. Now, what you guys wanna do is look under the car, check the oil filter, make sure that nothing's leaking and everything's nice and tight. All right guys, so now we're gonna be resetting the computer. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. So you wanna turn on your vehicle. All right, so I already have it set up, but I'm gonna show you how to do it. Look, you're gonna press menu right here. So you might have it here. So just press it all the way until you see vehicle info. You're gonna press on the down, down, down. 14 remaining. So now we're gonna reset it because we just did a fresh oil change. So the way you're gonna do that is turn off the vehicle and put it all the way in the on position, but don't turn on the motor, the car. And we're gonna press on the gas 3 times. There you go. Once you press the gas 3 times, that should turn on, that should reset correction, and you'll be fine. Perfect. All right guys, so this is it for today's video. Before I let you guys go, I get this question asked a lot: how many miles do I weigh until I do an oil change? That honestly depends on how you drive the car. I usually do an oil change from 5,000 to 7,000 miles, and it depends. If I take the car off-roading and trail riding, within that oil change, I'm gonna wait about 4,000 miles and then I'll change it. Now, if I'm just gonna be using it to drive to work, like how I've been using it lately, I'll do 7,000 miles. Some people say up to 10,000 with synthetic. I don't want to push it that far. I prefer to spend a little bit more money on oil than buying a new motor and stuff like that. So it depends on how you guys drive it. Check your manual. But I'll be doing mine every 7,000 to 4,000 depending how I drive it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned. Comment down below tips and tricks on how you would do your oil change. And also comment down below what you guys would like to see next. So I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And please stay tuned.